Welcome. This is the live from Virginia, USA. I'm Sherifa Nakalema. If you're watching me live, welcome. But these I just put on my camera and start speaking. So it's possible not many people are watching it right now. Maybe they are coming. They're going to be notified by YouTube. But if you're watching it later, Sherifa Nakalema, I'm a business owner in Virginia, USA. I'm very passionate about taking our life to the next level. Because of that, I even changed the format. I come live on YouTube. I do the longer, the other wider ones, but this one is easier to set up. So I just come, and the topic always is going to be something to do with making our life better. I'm asking you, come learn how to make more money, start a business, make your life better. Those are my topics. Now, today, in this one, I'm going to talk about something called limiting beliefs. Like the things that we believe about money that are not good for us. They come from our childhood. And after that, I'm also going to give you some affirmations that you use to get rid of those limiting beliefs. I have many of them. I'm working. And you see, I have these books. You know, I'm always here. Have you seen me reading this? We read this sometime. The videos are here. I'm always interested in this topic. I have 6 or 8 videos about this book, but today is not about this book. But if you read in this book, Robert Kiyosaki also talks about the limiting beliefs. It's the way we grow up. It's the environment we are in. So I'm going to read some statements, and then you're going to see if you have some of those limiting beliefs. And then after that, I'm going to read some statements. I have so many. I even recorded a whole video about it. Statements that you can use to try to lessen these. They are called money affirmations. Okay, limiting beliefs, a list of those. And then money affirmations, a list of those. And then I'm going to suggest a quiz. There's the quiz you go take and see if that is free. To find out what's your issue. What is it? What is it that's blocking us, okay, from succeeding? Okay? But always before I start, this kind, you know, I have different kind of videos, but for this format, I say, please, let's start by being grateful, acknowledging what we have, what's good already, okay? I know we want more, but what do we have already? So we take a moment, we think about, we focus on what we have in a more, like, I'll explain more. Let's first take a moment and acknowledge what we have right now, and then I'm going to explain how to use it later. This thing of gratitude time, okay? We take a few seconds. I want you in this moment, as you're watching me, doesn't matter if you're live here or you're going to watch me later. I want you to take a moment to think about what you are grateful for right now. Even 3 things, okay? I'm not going to say mine live. I'm going to be just quiet, take a moment. And you do the same, okay? What are 3 things? Right now, as I said, what are 3 things you are grateful for right now as you are watching me, okay? Take a moment. So, that was a quick moment. For me, do you know one of the things I listed I thought about? For those of you who are Muslims, I'm recording this in Ramadan. And we just started Ramadan. It's the first week, and we are, as Muslims, we know we are blessed to be alive in this month. So it's one of the things I thought about. If you're Muslim and you watch this when it's still Ramadan, you have to include it in the list because some of our friends are not here. They are not alive anymore. They didn't witness it. Okay. For those of you who are not Muslim, sorry about that, but I had to mention it because it's big for us. Okay. I'm assuming you found 3 things to be grateful for. Even the easiest one would be just that you can see me here. That means you have eyes. You can see me. That means you have a phone that's working. That's a phone that can get on the internet. Or if you can see me, that means you have an internet. There's so much to be grateful for. Start right there. You can go on your whole body, everything that's functioning. So you can go you have food, you have where to sleep, but I want you to keep doing this. I want you to get in the habit of being grateful because that's a way to attract even bigger things in our life, even more beautiful things. You start by acknowledging what you have, and then God, I don't know if you believe in God, is going to give you more. So I want you to keep doing this habit twice a day. Twice. If you could get like a notebook, they call it gratitude journal, and write down. Like in the morning, you wake up, before you step out to start the day. Take a moment to record at least 3 things. Although in the morning it could be even 5, because there is a lot to be grateful for. So write them down though. Say, I'm happy and grateful I have a place to stay. I'm happy and grateful I woke up alive and well. I'm happy and whenever I get in these topics, I get emotional. I'm happy and grateful I have a place to stay. I'm happy and grateful I have a family. I'm happy and grateful whatever is good already. Don't focus on what's not, okay? And then, as you keep doing this, you find that you have much to write in the morning. But the evening one, before you sleep, change it a little bit. Change it a little bit. I want you to write what was good in this day, the day that you are finishing. For example, today, if you wrote in the morning, like what we just wrote here, we acknowledge it now, right? Before you sleep in the evening, do it again. But this time, think of the day you just finished. What was good in that day? The trick with this is that if you start out the day, acknowledging what's good already, and then you spend the day being aware of the good things that are happening, it's going to turn out that you're going to be a very grateful person, like all the time. And when you're a grateful person, you have this like positive vibe about you. Have you seen those people who are always smiling and always happy, wonder what's going on? Yes, you can also do the same, because as you are in that positive vibration, now, number one, you're going to be a happy person, but you also attract good things when you have the positive vibe, okay? I'll always start with that. Now, let's get in the topic of limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs are things that are like things you believe that may be true or may not even be true, but you believe them. So let me read. Now, today we're going to focus on the limiting beliefs about money only. So I'm going to read, because I wrote them down to make it faster, right? I wrote down these. I want you to see which one, if you can leave a comment for me, which one of these resonate with you. They are true for you, okay? We are trying to change them. They're not good. They're not good for us. So here we go. I have 10. Okay, I have 10. I'm going to read them quickly. If you find something that connects with you, please add a comment for me. Money is scarce. Number 1. Do you believe money is scarce? Number 2, you need money to make money. Now, remember, they're all wrong. They're all wrong, but we believe them. Number 3, let me go again. Number 1, money is scarce. Number 2, you need money to make money. Number 3, having money is selfish. Number 4, more money means equals more problems. Like when you have more money, you have more problems. These are not good things, right? That's why you don't want money, right? Because of these reasons. You don't have money, maybe. I don't know. Number 5, I'm not good with money. Number 6, rich people make money by like doing bad things. That's how they make their money. They're not honest people. I wrote some of these myself. Number 7, I'm not worth having a lot of money. Okay, it's for other people. I'm not educated. I'm not smart enough. So I don't have money. I'm not worthy of having the money. Is that what you believe? Number 8, I'm not good with money. Even if I get it, I'm going to lose it anyway. Number 9, money doesn't buy happiness. If you believe that, money doesn't buy happiness. And number 10, you have to work hard to get the money. I picked just a few. There are so many. So do you believe in one of those? They are limiting you. They're called limiting beliefs, okay? We have to change them. Now, experts say, see, the experts, I'm not an expert, that to change things like these things that you've been believing for a long time, if you are assuming you are ready to want to really change something, right? Remember, I'm here to encourage you to change these beliefs because they are limiting you, is to repeat something else that's opposite of that, okay? Whatever, like for example, if it was about life, if you believed you are not smart enough, you can just declare that I'm smart, and repeat it until you believe it, right? But now today we are focused on the money, right? The money, if you want to attract money, please, if any of that was relevant to you, the thing I just said, let's use this. I just picked out just 10. I wrote just 10 money affirmations. I want you to get a piece of paper somewhere. Please don't use a phone. Writing helps. A pen. They say a pen here, when you write, it connects with your brain. So let's not forget the pen. I know we are using computers and phones, but write it down. Get somewhere and write these statements. I have many, by the way. If you are around me, I'll keep coming up with more. Today, I brought only 10, and I have a bonus one that I always tend to share. I shared it. It's not mine. It's from Bob Proctor. It will be a bonus one. But 10 is what I'm going to read. Please write them down. You can create your own, by the way. So here we go. These are money affirmations, statements that you keep repeating, and then you never know. Things could happen. You'll be surprised. I'm working on this. That's why I'm sharing. I'm sharing what I'm learning. I don't know what's going on, why I'm tearing up. Okay, number 1. My life is filled with abundance. That's one of the statements. These are the statements you're going to write. You pick the one you like. My life is filled with abundance. And you know, abundance may not mean just money. It could be family. It could be like it's an abundant life. That means a happy life. Number 2. I deserve abundance and prosperity. Remember, maybe you don't believe you deserve it. I'm saying you deserve it, and write it down. I deserve abundance and prosperity. Number 3, I have unlimited choices. Opportunities are everywhere. If you believe it, it's going to happen. Okay? So write it down, and you're going to repeat it every day until you believe it. I have unlimited choices, especially with this internet. There's so many choices, right? I have unlimited choices, and opportunities are everywhere. How about number 4? I have more than enough money. You don't have to have it right now, but just write it until you believe it. But as you do these things, you'll find that actually your life is changing. I'm not saying just sleep. You're going to do these things while you also try opportunities, try something here, try something there. Come to me. I'm going to share how to make money online. It's like you don't just sit and sleep. You are working, but you're also trying to change your mindset, okay? The next one is, I love the freedom of my life. You know, money gives you freedom. If you make the money and you have the money, you have more choices. So, I love the freedom of my life. I love money, and money loves me. That's a good one. Whenever I say this, people say, I love that one. I love money, and money loves you. So you're not repelling it. Say you love it, it's going to be your friend. And then another one is, I live in the house of my dreams. Can you imagine that? What's the house of your dream? I don't know what it is, but you imagine that house. They talk about visualization. I was sharing another technique of visualization. Visualize the life you want and the house you want, and start affirming it. Things happen, things change. Doesn't matter how old you are, doesn't matter. Things can happen, but just keep taking action. Another one, money is constantly flowing into my life. Money is constantly flowing into my life. Yeah. Then another one, I always have everything I need. Maybe we should say I want also. I always have everything I want. I think it's better. Although I had need over there. Then another one, prosperity fills my life. Prosperity fills my life. Those are the 10, but I have many more. I just picked those because I thought they were general. Everyone, because there are others that talk about universe and stuff. Some people don't believe in that, so I didn't include those. But those 10. Please rewind this video and write down these statements and pick out which ones you like. If you want to search for more statements like this, search YouTube, search Google, search with the term Money Affirmations. They're called Money Affirmations. What I read earlier are called limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs, but limiting beliefs will be in different areas. These were limiting beliefs about money. Now, Money Affirmations. Remember I said there is an extra one? An extra one was given by the late Bob Proctor. Bob Proctor spent all his life. When he died, he was 80 something. Started when he was in the 25, in the 20s. His message was always teaching the law of attraction, how you attract money, how you attract. That was always his lesson. So he had a statement he created and recorded on his YouTube channel. By the way, you can find he's still on YouTube. And this statement, I love it and I share it because it creates immediate results. Okay, you get immediate results when you use this statement. So please, I'm going to say it 2 times. I'm actually getting it even from my head. I don't have to read it 2 times. Write it though. Write it down and repeat it. He said repeat it like a parrot. That's what he said. When you repeat it, it's going to work. It's going to work in the short term. The other stuff I was talking about, the more long term, but this one is like short term. When you say it and repeat it, things start happening. Someone forgot your birthday, now they're sending some cash. Like some money shows up, okay? For this one that I'm about to say. You can use it in your life. You can use it. This is all to do with the subconscious mind. If you want to go educate yourself, how the subconscious mind works, like what you focus on, you create. Okay, so when you focus on something and keep repeating, it happens for you. So here I go. This is an extra money statement. You could call it number 11, but okay, you can go create your own. Find out your own how other people use them. Then you find the ones you like. You add on. You can have a list of like. I recorded a video when I recorded like 25 statements. There can be statements that you feel relate to your life. Okay, now here it goes. Actually, I didn't write it. It is in here. You write and say, don't change any word. Okay, leave it the way it is. Don't change any of the words the way I'm going to say them, because that's how Bob Proctor taught it, and every word has meaning. Okay, I'm happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I'm so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous basis. You're going to repeat that at least 100 times. That's what I say. At least 100 times a day. Memorize it. Write it down, but keep repeating it, and then soon it's going to go in your brain the way it went in mine. The only reason why this statement doesn't work for some people is not to use it. If you don't use it, you use it. Try it. Try it for just a few days, and keep repeating it, and see what happens. Please rewind this video if you have to get that statement, write it down, and use it. You're going to get results. Bob Proctor, the one who taught it. If you look for Bob Proctor on here on YouTube, you get to his YouTube channel, and he called this the money. If you search for money statements by Bob Proctor, it will come. In fact, because he knew that people don't do things when they're asked to do them, he recorded it himself. He recorded it saying it 100 times. So you can go and find his video and just listen. Although for me, I believe it's better to say it yourself, okay? Not to just listen to someone else. You use your own words, your own mouth to say it, and it helps. So that's what I want to share today. I just shared, always start your day with gratitude. Be a grateful person, because you have this positive vibe, and the positive vibe always attracts good things in your life. You get to have positive thoughts, abundant thoughts, and abundant things happen. Do it in the morning and do it in the evening before you sleep, so you have this positive vibe. Then I talked about limiting beliefs. I gave you a list of these things we believe about money and the block money. And then I just talked about the money affirmations. And this more important one, the last one, is it works faster, immediately. The other one will change your mindset slowly. Now, the last thing I'm going to talk about is the money quiz. It's called a success blocker quiz. It's free. This is the live. When the live uploads, I'm going to put in the description. There is a link that takes you to the free money quiz. Please go. It's a success blocker quiz, but actually it's mostly focused on making more money, abundance. It's going to show you when you do the few questions they ask you. Like for example, the first question is this: how did doing the best in school? How were you? Like, how was it important? how do they phrase it? They phrase it like this, like they're asking you that whether it was important for you to get the best grades in school. And then there are three options. One of them is you cared about good grades always, you did your very best. The next one was like this, okay, you cared, you didn't care, you didn't focus enough. Then the third one, no, always did things at the last minute. So, because they didn't care that much about getting good grades. Now, after you choose the one from those options, they're going to take you to a different path. The person who chose the one that only wanted A's will be taken to the next question will be different, and the middle will be different, and the third. And then in the end, they're going to tell you what is really blocking your life, blocking success. And some of the results some people are getting self-sabotage, procrastination, being a perfectionist, those kind of things. So, and then they offer you solutions. They have actually a masterclass that's free. But for some people, if you have some money, I think there is something they sell. It's right now on sale for, it used to be $97, it's sale $27. You can buy. But for me, my job is to show you that is free here, the free parts. Go get the free parts. And also find out what's your problem. If it's procrastination and you know that's the issue, then find solutions for that. Or if it's you're a perfectionist, you tend to do things, you don't want to finish it, you keep making it better and making it better instead of finishing it. Like if you're recording a video, you keep editing and recording again. No, not even editing. Record it and record it again and record it. It's not until it's perfect. That could be your issue. So go find out. It's a link in right here on this video. Not right now. If you're watching this later, it will be there like 30 minutes from the time I close this. It will be there. Click on the link, it will take you to the free quiz, okay? Do the quiz and see your issue. Okay, like I always end these, I say, no, before I got the very first one, I say, like Eric Thomas says, say, I can, I will, and I must. That means on every goal you want in your life, everything you want to create in your life, you need to really, really focus on and believe that you can do it. You say, I can do this. I can do this. I will do this, and I must do this. So it's I can, I will, I must, because it's important. Okay. So that's my message today. Please focus on taking your life to the next level. So like I always end them, I say, take very good care of yourself. Take very good care of your families. Take very good care of your health, because without health, you have nothing. Take yourself to a better you. I'm Sherifa Nakalema in Virginia, USA. Check out my YouTube channel. Subscribe, share. But most importantly, take that quiz. Check in the description and see. Maybe it could be that you find the solution to your issue. And then my job is done. Okay? Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Add a comment for me about all this, especially the limiting beliefs. Share it. Bye-bye.